This is Connie. I want to talk a little bit about myself. I want to mention a few things. Um, I was watching Angie's video yesterday, and it really touched me. Really, really touched me. Because growing up, I've been big all my life. I'm going to show you something. This is me and Rose. Can you see that? Yeah. Well, then it moved on, and I stayed big. Yeah. That was me up in the 8th grade, going through quite a bit of issues. Me and Rose. And believe it or not, I was the smallest. Can you believe that? I was always the smallest. Yeah. Then I was going through some issues. Me and my sister. I think we all go through some issues when we're growing up. Ours was a little bit different, and maybe some other people went through the same thing. But I had a stepfather that was never a father, and we went through some things, some really, really tragic things sometimes. And I couldn't handle it anymore. And I couldn't get my mother to understand that because we didn't want to hurt her feelings and stuff. But to make a long story short, I was actually would avoid him as much as I could, all the time. And my brother, we were living in some apartments, and he says, "Come on, sis, let's go outside and play some ball." And I thought, yeah, right, I can move around as big as I am. We got to playing, hitting this ball against this wall in these apartments, and I did it every afternoon, not even thinking about it. And then we started, me and my sister, our lunch money, we would buy bags of oranges, and we would eat lots of oranges. But we never touched our food when we would come home, and we did we cleaned the house for my mom, and of course my stepdad would always tell my mom to leave the dishes for the kids. Leave it. They'll do it. Clean the house. They need to clean the house. So we did all of that. And you know what? We really didn't mind cleaning. We really didn't. And so anyway, I got to hitting that ball every afternoon because I just didn't want to get in the house. I didn't want to be around him. And, apartments are not big. They're little. And so my sister, she, went straight to her homework and did what she had to do, and she would stay in the room. And I wasn't a big thing about homework, and I've never been very smart, to be honest with you. She was. So I would be outside playing my little ball. Do you realize? I didn't even realize it. I started losing weight. And no one told me, "Connie, you're looking good. You're losing." Nobody in the church ever said, "Oh, look at those twins. They look like they're losing weight." Nobody. All of a sudden, my sister-in-law had asked my brother to take us to the park. She wanted to take pictures of us. And my mom had just made the skirt for me. My mom could just see and do. And she made the skirt for me, and my mom had said, "Girl, you look like you've lost some weight." But, right then at that moment, I didn't put two and two together. I was just like, yeah, I guess. And my sister-in-law says, "I have a t-shirt for you that you could probably wear." I said, "I can't wear your clothes. You're too little." And she goes, "No, I bet I have a t-shirt that you could wear." So I did. I was able to wear the t-shirt. We went to the park, and there was a bunch of flowers around. She goes, "I want to take pictures of y'all. Get in there in the flowers, and I'll take pictures of y'all." This is one of the pictures that I held. I kept, and this is the only picture that I have. And I was this size, believe it or not, at one time. Can't see it really good, but it says in the back of the picture I was 145. Can you believe that? That I was ever that small? It didn't last very long. But boys started getting interesting. And to make a long story short, I got married too young. Fell in love right away. And I dealt with that for 9 years. 9 years I put up with a bunch of crap. But I felt like once you get married, you stay married. Well, he got into drugs and stuff, and I couldn't handle that anymore. But out of the marriage, I got 2 beautiful girls. One, she's my youngest, married, and doesn't want any grandbabies right now. But I wanted to show you some of those pictures of me, and I wanted to say a few more other things. But like, Angie really touched something in my heart yesterday. Anyway, she got me to thinking a lot, and I have a few issues. I'm a bad speller, people, so I keep a dictionary at all times by me. So sometimes if you see something misspelled, it's because I'm not that good. So I want to be honest with you. That kept me from doing videos for a long time, was my spelling. But my sister convinced me, my husband convinced me to do videos and to move on. And that I wasn't that bad, and I feel that I am. But anyway, I say little short things real quick. But I love watching y'all's videos, and I like to be able to comment on them. I have a fear of falling. Oh my God, I have a fear of falling. Within this year, I've fallen 3 times, and my husband has always been able to pick me up just like that. And this 3rd time that I fell outside, my husband, of course he's injured, couldn't. And I told my husband, I said, we have no choice but to call 911. And he said, I can do it, baby, I can do it. And he tried and he tried. And so we ended up calling the fire people, and they came out here, and 3 guys picked me up. And I think we all feel a fear one day, mostly if we're big. We fear that, we don't want somebody else to pick us up. My husband, I have no issue. But to have a stranger come into our home and to have to pick me up, I didn't like that. And I want this weight off of me so bad that I'm going to try to do everything I can. In fact, me and my husband right now are on a liquid diet. And he helps me a lot. Now, if I'm going to get on the liquid diet, he's going to be right there to help me. I thank God for the husband that I have at all the time. Because without him, I don't think I could make it. Sometimes. Our Savior comes first. My husband is second in my life. And I don't mean to get all mushy, but anyway, I'm trying to do this video. And just to let you know a little bit about myself. I walk very, very slow at a lot of times. If you, even when I look down, because of that, I don't want to fall. I would be humiliated if I would have fell in Temple. Me and my sister, like I said, we've always been big, and that's always been our big issue. And to see her to have lost all this weight, oh my God, that gives me encouragement, I want the surgery. I really do. But if I can't have it, and I've been, like I said, been dealing with this for so many years, I got to do something. I'm 47 years old. I've got to get this weight off of me. I'm tired of living like this. I'm so tired of living like this. Angie said there's a show called Ruby on Style. This woman used to weigh over 700 pounds. And she started the show weighing 500 and something pounds. And just the other day, she had a new show that came out. She's riding a bike. Of course, the woman is tall. And she's weighing 333 pounds now. And I think, oh my God, I started 347 pounds. She's 333. People are just leaving me behind. I don't know. But I do know, and Angie, baby, you don't have bad wings. You say you've always been a thick, fat girl? Look at this. Look at this. Those are bat wings. I loved your arms. You have some beautiful arms. And I love y'all with all my heart. God bless.